2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, hey! Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Live here on the GameHammer channel. And Martin, I didn't forget. Thank you. It's a lovely little thing. Witch's Brew. Hello. Still got the tag on. I haven't had a minute to use it. It's not been a great month. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So, who's in the chat? Who do we have here in the place where we all come for fun and games and then go whee? We have Retro Rambles. We have Martin Vegas, Sir Patrick Furlong, and Melody the Cat. Saying, may I request Treasure Island Dizzy? You can request it. Anfield Road, Layout in the Loft, Gurphy, James Petts is here, Dave Holloway, PN Motorsport Trains, Spartan Space Chicken. Yes, hello tune. Hi Craig as well, and 37 Dave, and everyone else who's jumped over from the Monday Club. How are you all doing? Right, we had a request for Treasure Island Dizzy and a Ratchet and Clank. I put those into the thing so that they're highlighted with the little yellow highlight that when you type, you get your own highlight so you can see where everything is. Hello to Tim Davis as well. How you doing? Got a message saying that Jen is just see Craig off and has come back at the house. Hello, Jen. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Getting by. So, guys, we're going to have some fun and games today. Head Over Heels. Oh, Head Over Heels. There's a good one. I actually have a copy of the remake on PC and I've never played it. It's just one of those things. Got it, got distracted, never played it. The story of my life. I do, however, have a few things here that I need to play or at least test. And one of them has disappeared. Where's it gone? Oh, that's wonderful. That's completely just gone. Okay, so I think it may still be downstairs. City Skylines. I don't actually have that. I don't have a copy of City Skylines. I've always thought about getting one and then never did. Spider-Man request. Oh. Spider-Man request. I want to actually do. I'm going to say no to that tonight, Space Chicken, because instead I'm going to add it to the list, the big list, as one of the games to play, to complete. Spider-Man Enter Electro. I actually have 2 copies of it on PlayStation 1. So I'm going to just add it to this. To the list. Spider-Man Enter Electro. One of my favourite superhero things. Because it's that good. So... How about that as a freaking list? That's the list we've got so far. That's the one you're looking for. Okay, right. Expect a copy. I'm not joking. There's 2 on the shelf up there. One that I bought. I actually bought it at the time that it was a fairly new release. Did I? Yeah, it would have been fairly new. And then one that I've got... pre-owned in a job lot that I got one time. So here's the list that we've got now. We've done Valhalla, Fable, and Quake. We have Halo, Simon the Sorcerer, Simultrans Extended, Fear 3 or Fithria.
Hamster Heroes.
Go and get it from downstairs. Civilization, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We've almost done Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Star Trek Shattered Universe, Oblivion, Sonic CD, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, Planescape Torment, Spider-Man Enter Electro, Mass Effect, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Discworld, the point-and-click adventure game, Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Hybrid Heaven, Tomb Raider, which we're currently playing, Steambot Chronicles, Morrowind, Skyrim, Phantasy Star, To the Moon, Hidden and Dangerous, and Baldur's Gate. So we've got a fair few to go. So, thank you, Jen. Did any of you watch tonight's Clown Fest? That was the Monday Club. Oh my god, what was that? That's one big list. Yeah, they're the ones that we have to get through, which is why we're going to have to start going hard on games and really going in for it. By the way, thank you as well, Martin Vegas, for On the Waterfront as well. Switch 2 will be scarped through the roof. Oh, tell me about it. Bloody hell. What were they thinking with that? The Bioshock trilogy. Oh, yes. Yes. I'll just add the Bioshock trilogy to the list as well. And then we'll start talking about the thingamajigs. Bioshock. 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. So, did Dead End... Is that... That might be the one that's downstairs. That might be the one that's downstairs. I'm juggling a lot of stuff at the moment. So it might be the one that's downstairs. I need to talk to you, guys, because I've picked up a load of stuff recently. And might as well go through it now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, is this it? Yes. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah. Yes. So, I've got a load. Said it would. Then that'll be the one. That'll be the one. I haven't picked it up from downstairs, I have to admit. Sorry. So, I may have picked up a few games. As I think most of you know, it's not been the best of times. And I've been trying to keep myself happy and at least liven my spirits up. So, yeah. So I managed to pick up some games. First of all, Aladdin on Game Gear, which is rather nice. I've picked up a few games. Massive pile of games. T-shirt. I like that. I like that. So I've got Aladdin on Game Gear, which should be fun when I get a Game Gear that works. I'll at least go through it and redo the caps. I want to actually mod one of them. I've got 2 Game Gears. One is my childhood one. I want to get it recapped and perhaps enhance the screen, or I might leave it as the original screen just for nostalgia value. The other one I want to get recapped and with the consoleized output so that I can use it as a controller but get the output straight onto a TV screen, which would be nice. So next up, I've picked up a Nintendo game, which came in a nice little sleeve. It's Solstice, the quest for the staff of Demnos. I have no idea what this is, so I thought we might try this out. I'm hoping that it's some kind of adventure. Hi Santec, how you doing? But it came along with this. This is not the manual for it. I don't know what this is. Introduction on how to play. You now own oh, here we are. You now own the authentic Konami home version of the Goonies 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Goonies 2 is not Solstice, the quest for the staff of Demnos. Hi Lex, how you doing? Good to see you, man. So there's that. We need to give that a try today. And also Marble Madness. What would the inauthentic version of Goonies 2 be? Probably a better game. I've seen Goonies. I've seen the Goonies 2 game, and it's not great. I think you sent me that one. You didn't, Patrick. That one I bought in CEX, and that one I bought in CS. So those two, I know where they came from, because it was down. We managed to get a copy of Super Mario Maker. I already had a copy of this. However, this one has the art book. Blaine South of Midnight. Nice. The art book. How cool is that? This is really nice. But it's weird when you hold it because the size of the text, along with the large pictures, and just the feel of this is very interesting. It might have double Shuya sent. Possibly. It's possible. This feels like one of those books that you had to learn how to read with, you know? The look books and Spot the Dog and all that back in the 80s. But it's really nice. It's in really good condition. Having the art book is nice. You still play Super Mario Maker on Wii U. Yeah, I'm hoping to give it a try. It's a sad thing that they turned off the servers, because I know a guy made Super Mario 4 or something in it, an entire thing. And I don't think we can download it anymore, which is a shame, because it would have been nice. But there we are, Super Mario Maker. We're going to make a Super Mario. Then, of course, we had to pick up the Lego Marvel Superheroes game, which is different to the Lego Marvel Avengers, so that's nice. I'll be playing that. Then, here's what I thought I already had. The Shield the game. And then I looked at it when I saw it in town and went, hang on, I don't have that. So, I'm glad I looked, because, whole thing. Got that one and the other Wii U Lego games. Nice. This is the one that Jen wants us to play tonight. Mario Maker might not work now without Wii U Online. Looking on the interweb. Yeah, it sounds about right. But I got the art book, and that's what I bought it for. I already had a copy of it. It's such a shame, you know. This is what Jen wants us to play tonight, so I've got to add it to the list of things that we're going to be playing. JL Railway says, what about Tetris? Okay, here's the thing about Tetris. I don't think I can play it on this stream. Not because I don't like Tetris, but because I like it a little bit too much. I have a copy of Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and it is the first game I ever 100%ed, including unlocking everything in the shop, which you do by gaining enough points from playing enough games to be able to buy everything. Yeah. I went a bit hog wild. All I did was play Tetris through until I unlocked everything and then start playing the game. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is awesome. It really is. Fun, silly story, but bloody hell, my goodness, I can sink hours into it. I usually just stick a podcast or two on in a watch now list on YouTube, and then just go at it. Paddington Bear has a game on PlayStation 2. It took me ages to get a copy of this. But it's complete, so that's nice. And then, in the local charity shop, I found this. Hornby Virtual Railway 1 and 2. Someone round here had a very interesting thing. It's Paddington Bear with an intercity liveried HST. Yes. Yes, he does. Like, what's going on? Paddington Bear in the 90s. There's a... That's definitely an HST, but it's got a flattened one, like an earlier diesel in the background as well. I don't know what's going on there. Those have to be played, the Hornby games. They do, but I've got to install them and get them working first, because unfortunately, one of these is Windows 98. The Monday Club starts, but there's no Jenny. Then GameHammer Monday night starts, but no Zoe. What? No! No! Is this the new adventure game that you're talking about, Patrick? That would be interesting, because I did also like that idea of the one that was set on a train. I think doing a version of Murder on the Orient Express would be very interesting. If you're not having Tetris, how about Columns? I have Columns on my Switch. Played a fair amount of that. My mum used to love Columns. New game, excellent. Then I found this in CEX for 75p. Kokoto Magic Circus. It appears to be a kind of shooting gallery game, so that's nice. I love Bejeweled 2, so I had to get a copy of that. And then I have no idea what this is, but it's 3D Blockout. Appears to be a block sliding game. I'm hoping that this is the one that my mum used to like online, because it kind of looks like the block sliding game that my mum used to play. And I could never remember the name of it. I remember playing it and enjoying it. She remembers it, but doesn't remember the name of it. I couldn't remember the name of it, and wasn't able to find it. And then, all of a sudden, this was in the charity shop. So, of course, I picked it up. I haven't had a minute to try and play it. And unfortunately, I'll never be able to show it to her to see if it's the one that she remembers. Which is unfortunate, but there it is. Sorry, this is going to happen for a fair amount of time. I do suddenly get down. My sister loves Sims 3, so I got a copy to see what it's all about. And this is one that I'm going to have to play sometime. But probably not online, because let's put it this way. Remember well, some of you will remember the karaoke night that we did where I got knocked off the internet for violating copyright. The entire stream just went blank because it wasn't because I was singing badly, but I was singing badly. It was because the video in the background was copyrighted. So fair enough. That's absolutely fine and can't be argued against, because let's face it, it is copyrighted material. So I won't be able to play this online, but I'm definitely going to be trying this out for a review. So that's the set. I'm getting buzzed by things. What's going on? Okay. Hi Richard, how you doing? So, we have... You and Wingman have the Top Gear DVD again. Nice. I've got one with Tom Baker as well. I think I've got a version of Bullseye and Catchphrase as well. But not Catchphrase with Roy Walker, which is unfortunate. So, we've got, for tonight, Head Over Heels, Treasure Island Dizzy, Ratchet and Clank, and the 2 Nintendo games I need to try, plus that one that Jen wants. So, let's do this. We're going to start with a bit of Marble Madness, which means I've got to try and make the Nintendo work. So, I should have, while we were talking about stuff, gone through it all, but we didn't. The bus and TARDIS incident. The sequence was the bus hitting the TARDIS, then flipping over the Oh! I like that idea. That's nice. Got a box almost ready to send you with some doubles in. Oh, thank you, man. But, can I just say one thing? Thank you to everyone who's been sending stuff in. I do appreciate it, and it has been making me feel an awful lot better. Despite everything that's been going on, man. It has been a horrible time. However, I have literally run out of space to store things. This is not a joke. We are now having a bit of trouble and having to work out what we can do. And Jen and I are talking about having to get a storage unit to put some stuff in. Can I read you a Vic Jenny from the attic? Jen's stronger than me. Build a new shed. We are considering that, but it's a case of if you have the space, that's great. But when you don't, and you're thinking of storing stuff, it kind of makes you wonder what you're collecting it for, because you won't be able to do anything with it. Not at least not straight to hand, you know. Get a real train carriage for the garden. I actually considered it partly as a joke and partly not. Building a life-size Thomas the Tank Engine and putting it down the side of the house. But Jen told me off for that. She said I have to stop being silly. Zantek, thanks dude. Thanks for your condolences. I appreciate it. Someone actually did that with a Mark III carriage. Yeah. You have space now since you cleaned out your apartment storage. Ah, cool. Oh, trying to get the ITV system to work so that I can put games on the screen, but it hasn't. Where's my frickin' thing? Where's my view? Okay, we've got a technical issue. We've got a technical issue because, you can imagine all mouse storage solutions. Okay, we have a technical issue. The thing won't work, so I've got to look into what's going on here. I'm just going to move some stuff like this. The Wii graphic tablet. What is? Oh, U-Draw. That was the U-Draw. Are all your new purchases taking up your space? An homage to Space Invaders. Tech issues always happen on. I haven't used this in ages, but U-Draw is actually a really interesting thing. You did Head Over Heels for years, got absolutely nowhere. Yeah, I know the feeling. The only one of that... Oh, I wish I remembered his name, but the only one of that guy's games that I could get anywhere with was Monster Max on Game Boy. Right, where's my connection? Where is it? Right, you're going to hardly see me for a second because I've got to lean over the computer. Oh dear, where is this? How on earth has this got disconnected? That's usually the reason that we can't do anything. Right. Right, I think that's plugged in. I think that's plugged in, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyone remember Ustream on PS4? I vaguely remember it, yeah. Okay, let's see if this works now. Right, I've plugged the ITV system back in. Still nothing. What the hell? We have a serious problem, guys. Nothing is coming through. I don't... You can see... I can see your pulse. That's not a good... That's not a good thing, is it? Ooh. Yeah, we're having technical issues now. Right. You gave your Switch to your little sister, and because you were anticipating Switch 2, but now you have to get a replacement Switch 1. Yeah, Switch 2, I don't think it's going to sell well, not at that price. Remember when the PS3 was £600 and no one bought one? Yeah, I do. Right, let's see if this works again. Why isn't this here? This is atrocious. What's going on? All right. There. Okay. It appears to have knocked one of my hard drives off. Oh, good grief. Okay. Literally one of my hard drives has just disappeared. Where's the cycle? Right, we're going to have to sort that out later on. If there's not one problem, there's another. That's how this works. Right. Let's do this. Here we are. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And now I need to press this button here for the NES. Let's do this. Power to the NES. What's in? Okay, that... Which Dizzy's this? Alright. We can get Dizzy. Guys! Hi Mark, how you doing? Right, this is a problem. I can't find the NES controller. That's, yeah. Okay, we'll play Dizzy first since it's here. We did have a request for a Dizzy. Yeah, I have a big problem here. Mystery World. I don't know where the NES controller is. Oh, dear. Oh dear. Yeah, can you tell that it's been a while? It's been a while. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I think I've got it. Got a big pile of controllers here, and it's... Hey! Here we go. We can get Dizzy. Yes, if we spin that chair. First time that I saw you, girl, I knew that I just had to make you mine. But it's so hard to talk to you with fellas hanging around you all the time. We're gonna run out of biscuits. It's 400 quid, it's already scrapped. Yeah, Nintendo will not make enough of them. That's just how Nintendo roll. Wrong. Right, let's turn it. Okay, we've got a bit of stuff there. Right, let's do this. Found something about the electrons a few weeks ago. I don't know, you could probably get accelerator boards. Wow. Right, let's do this. We're going to play some Dizzy. Did I just hear that say play Dizzy? Okay, here we go. Grab the apple. Please let me out. I'd like to, but if the king found out, he'd torture me. Have an apple. Have an apple. You give the apple to the troll. For me? You're so generous. I won't look if you want to escape out the fire patients in a jug of water. That's nice. 3 electrons with accelerator boards. Nice. Right, we're going to need all this stuff here, yes. Right, we need to drop the bread. And throw the jug of water onto the thing. There we go. Right. Who can remember when games sold gaming stuff? Oh my goodness, yes. You don't see much of that these days, do you? No. Game sells game-related tat. Drop the bread. You don't want toast. No, we need to jump to the different thing, you see. Oh no! Get that, get that. Yes, thank you. Can we get up there? Yes. Can we go in water? Yes. Okay, that's interesting. Hi Mark, how you doing? Exactly when you're supposed to. What console is this? This is the Nintendo Entertainment System. The original NES, or NES as we used to call it. Because unlike Americans, we don't tend to spell stuff out. Spell out acronyms. We say them as if they're words. It's a bit of an oddity, but we do. It's just one of those cultural differences, I suppose. Completed Halo Infinite last night. Nice! I have not started that one yet. In fact, I haven't even started Halo 5. I've got Halo 5, I've just never played it. Right, here we go. We're going to play a bit of this, and then we're going to try other stuff, and then we're going to go on. What's that there? Nothing? Oh, okay. Right, okay. Better graphics than you'd imagine. Yeah, the Nintendo Entertainment System has really nice graphics when people know how to use them. When they don't, it's a little bit 8-bit. Can't get out there. Okay, let's just... You'll get a Switch 2 for Christmas. Nice. I'm going to do what I do with all modern stuff and wait. I'm one of those people. I just wait until someone else has taken the hit and get it second hand, usually. There we go. Right. Because that's just how it is. Like, I genuinely don't see a point in jumping straight in. The number of games available is never is never great. I want to see whether it's worth investing, because I've been burned with stuff before. Hi Krista, how you doing? Been watching from the start, just playing on Switch. Nice. It's just one of those things. I've been burnt before, picking stuff up and then finding out that it's not a popular thing after all. Anyone remember what was this? Hero clickers? Not hero. No, not the. They weren't hero clickers back then. Like hero clicks is a thing, but there was these rolling game things, and they cost a fair bit. And I spent all my pocket money to get a couple of them, thinking they were going to be the next big thing. And either because I had them, therefore it was unpopular, or they just genuinely weren't that popular. I don't know. No one else bought them, so I've never gone straight in on things ever since. Once bitten, twice shy, as they say. Yeah, 70 quid a game is a bit off. I will be waiting. It's just one of those things that I can't be at the forefront of technology. It doesn't work with me. You're 100%ing Infinite until I realised one of the achievements was nullified by killing an enemy. Oh! Just put it down there. But yeah, I can understand exactly why you do that. Because what's the point if you can't do it? But hang on. Never mind. Isn't Halo a game about shooting people? And there's an achievement you can't get if you kill someone. What? How's that work? How's that work? One of these things is not like the other. Ah, crap! I've rolled onto the thing I was trying to drop the meat for. Ah! Those map games things were like an INS screen, as in the map moved but the icon representing you didn't. I'm not sure what you mean there, sorry. I need to know what these things were. What were these things? I need to know what this thing was. Sorry, we're going to stop there. I'm going to bring up a Chrome thing. A Chrome tab, right. 1990s toy. Rolling tube with skulls and a hero figure. What were these things? Skull fighter now. Hero gladiators. That looks like it. Hero gladiators. Okay. Hero gladiators toys. These, yes, yes, these are them. These are them. Yeah, I genuinely thought these were going to be the next big thing on the playgrounds because people were talking about them, and they sounded interesting. So I got some, and no one else did. They were an oddity. Let's see if is this. This is just eBay, so we can bring this up, and it'll be okay. You've never heard of these? Oh man! Right, here we are. This is. This looks like it's Spanish, possibly. So there's a guy that sits on top of this tube, and you have all these skulls to represent victories that he's had, and they go around the outside. If you lose, you give one of these skulls to the person that wins, and vice versa. So you end up with different coloured ones all the way around it. And the tube that he sits on is detachable, and it's like a die for rolling for hits. A tube with a wee figure on base at the top, come with skis. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it exactly, Miller. So I thought these were going to be big, and everyone was talking about them at school. So I bought a few, thinking, right, we'll play, and I'll be in at the start of this new trend. Then I want to say that it wasn't because I was the one that bought them, but I wasn't a popular kid, as you might be able to tell. So it kind of feels like because I was in with it, it became unpopular and no one wanted them. So I spent all my pocket money on a couple of these, and no one else joined in. So as a result of that, I've never been first in on anything since. Because it's like, no, I will not be first in. I will not be burned again. Once bitten, twice shy, and all of that. So, right. Might sell the Mac Power Books. Fair enough. Right, we're going to try Marble Madness now that we've played a bit of Dizzy. I mean, I didn't play it very well, but, you know, these things are just how it goes. Right, we've got to take the Dizzy out. It's a Mystery World. I don't know why I'm doing the funny accent, but to be hard. Oh, there we go. Vaguely remember them. I think a kid who lived next door had some. Oh dear. Right, here we go. Marble Madness is in. Power! Nope, that did not work. Hello, Melody. Marble Madness, the powdered milk game. Marble, not Marvel. Right, try that. Nothing. Oh, how I know that feeling, yes. A decent rebound on a pog could clock someone you didn't like in the face. I never got into pogs. I don't know why. Genuinely don't know why. At school you played pogs, but with beer, man. That's not pogs. That's... How the hell at school did you get beer mats? I don't know why about pogs. I never got into it. It was just... Wow, this is just not working, man. Come on, Marble Madness. Always wait a bit to try buy new technology because you don't know the faults on them till you've been around a bit. Yeah. Walker's had Star Wars. Yeah, I remember they being a big thing, but I think I was just a little bit too old for Pogs. I don't know why, because I'd have been about 12. You'd have thought I'd be at the right point, but the younger kids had them, so I didn't want them. Perhaps that. Yeah, this Marble Madness does not want to play. It's got the original screws. It's an original 3-screw. It's not interested in playing nice on this. Blowing on them doesn't work. What I'll do, we'll have to try this another time. We'll have to try it another time because IPA and a thingy, a little earbud, that'll work. Clean contacts with IPA. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Don't use IPA. Nesses these days aren't totally reliable. Yeah. Not Indian Pale Ale. Isopropyl alcohol. This is the other game. It doesn't seem to want to play at all, does it? This is interesting. So Solstice doesn't work. Marble Madness doesn't work. But Dizzy did. Okay, we're not having a Nintendo special tonight, are we? This seems a bit... Okay, this is a bit off. We had a game working, and now we don't. 2 games, so I'll have to go and clean them. Yeah. Oh well. There's only so much we can do with these things. They are old. Houston, we have a problem. Yep. Hi Andy, how you doing? We had a lovely evening with a mate you haven't seen for ages. Fantastic. Always good when you have a nice evening with a friend. Right. We'll try out Hamster Heroes now. Could be pin issues with the NES. It could be all sorts. Could be all sorts of problems. We'll find out. It'll be fine. Right, I've got to switch this back over. Right. Let's do this. Hamster Heroes. This is ridiculous, shall we say? And then we'll get back to the other ones. Smack it with, but I'm not smacking my NES with a hammer. I want to keep it in one piece and not one giant flat piece. Oh right, hang on. Something sat on top of the... I was trying to work out why the PS2 wouldn't open. It turned out something was sat on it and I couldn't see it. So, I'm going to play Hamster Heroes, which appears to be Marble Madness, by the way. I'm not joking. Here we go. Is this going to go... Blong? Whoa, that was freaking loud. That was ridiculously loud. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do this. It all seems to be working. We'll go straight in now. Okay, I wish I hadn't said that now. Don't send a Switch 2, dude. No, that's far too much, man. It's far too much. Far too much. The Agatha Christie version, Marble Madness. That would be hilarious. Here we go. Let's do this. Hamster Heroes! Oh my goodness. Free consoles like a cursed prize when the games are 70 quid. Oh, you really shouldn't, man. You really shouldn't. It's a nice gesture, a nice idea, but you really, really shouldn't. Alright, we're not. No, we don't want autosave. Cancel autosaving. Do you want it to activate? Yes. Here we go, we're going in. Play game. Okay, obviously we're going to play as Hamster X, the radioactive one. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Game's a tad loud, okay. Here we go. There we go. Right. Oh dear. I have a feeling this is Marble Madness via Super Monkey Ball. Yep, there we go. It's Super Animal Cruelty Ball. Now imagine this was Miss Marple. You'd have a tiny old lady detective running around in a ball. And falls straight to his doom. Oh, hang on. What? Yes. It was still going to let me do it. Oh my goodness. Imagine playing this in VR. Frickin' hell. Oh. No!
No.
This is atrocious. Can I could turn... Oh, that's weird. I could turn the camera. How long have I been playing the freaking game? I started the load screen. About a minute. We've had 3 tries so far. Turn the camera, turn the freaking camera. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes, 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 yes. And down here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where am I supposed to be going and what's going on? I don't know. Yeah, this is Super Monkey Ball, also known as Super Animal Cruelty Ball. Also, can I just point out that the skybox appears to be full of flat images. That flask appears to be flat. That is a flat flask. A flask. The skybox is just flat stuff. Imagine this with motion controls. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, no, 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 not motion controls, no. Hang on. Hang on. If I go up here, where can I end up? No! On the floor, that's where I can end up.
No.
I remember playing this years ago, not the hell. How the hell am I supposed to get around? Can I go around the back? There is another bit on the back.
No.
Yeah, it is a seasickness implement. This is atrocious. It's got a speedometer for the ball. Am I supposed to go around the back? No. Take care, Krista. Thanks for coming along. Oh dear. Where am I supposed to go? This is ridiculous. He makes a farting noise if you drop him quick enough. Okay, now I like it. Go this way, yeah. Whee! You get more motion sickness watching this than the train sim. The train sim was brilliant. I loved the train sim. This is fun, but weird. It reminds me very much of the PS2 game An American Tail, which is one of the most ridiculous games I've got on PS2, because it isn't an American Tail, it's Super Monkey Ball set in some of the scenes from An American Tail. What did you do to Jenny for this? I know, what did I do to deserve this? Oh, 11 tries. I am determined to get through this first level before we move on. The train sim was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to review it for Fusion Magazine, and I think it's going to get a good write-up. I spoke to the lead designer about it and said it was good. And he tells me that they're working on a patch to fix the issues that were in it. I can't be able to get on the carriages in exploration mode. So that should be cool. I'm going to hold off on the review until that's done. Right, can I go up here? Can I bounce off the edge? Nope. Okay, so I take it I am supposed to go with this. But I just end up here. See what I mean? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there. Ah! That's where I'm supposed to go! You can get Train Life, a Railway Simulator, the Orange Express Edition. Oh, that's interesting. I know you can get a game called Railway Empires on Switch. I have it on Xbox, and it's unplayable. I'm not kidding, it's unplayable because the text is so small that if you're sat on a sofa instead of with your nose pressed up against the monitor like I've practically got here in my office, then you can't read the text. It's just that kind of game. Right. This is interesting. If I go round the back, does it actually make part of the track open up? Is that what I have to do? Because if I go up here, round, and over to here, no. So where's the extra bit of track that I ended up on? See what I mean? Where is it? Is it around here? Unplayable bad cookie. Now, the VR game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, right. I see what just happened. See that bit at the back? It moved. So I'm wondering if I see what's going on. I've got to hit it hard. See, at the back it moves. If I hit it hard enough, it will wobble over to the other side. Then we'll be able to do it. Right. I see what's going on now. 3D Train Kit game. Robbery on the Monday Club Express. I like it. Train Life's supposed to be a good one. Excellent, I'll have a look. But yeah, Railway Empires. I've got a copy on Xbox. And the text is so small I can't read what I'm supposed to be doing or what it's telling me to do. It's one of those games that has clearly been developed for the PC and then ported to console. But not properly ported and redone for console users. Which is no bloody good for anyone, is it? Right. I need to be able to get this so hard that I need to hit that so hard that it goes back over. Hard to hear over the game. How's that? If anyone drives a train for a living, will go and play Train Sim. Wow, that's still loud. Would anyone who drives a train for a living go on and play Train Sim? Well, Zantech goes home and plays Truck Driving Simulator, so I can imagine people that really like their train job might very well go and play a simulator, because you only get to drive certain things while you're at work, and then you can come home and drive other things. How's that? Is that better for everyone? Be like unpaid overtime. Yeah, real pilots playing flight simulators. Yeah, people that love doing something will play a game version of it if the game is good enough. But the game has to be good enough. Let's face it, we've all had that thing with our job when it's depicted on TV badly. Where we look at it and go, well, that's not right. So if the game does it, then you're not going to do it. 23 tries. We've got the idea of what's going on now, then, so let's do this. The main ones that I can think of are legal dramas that get the law wrong. Race drivers play racing games. Race drivers train on racing games these days. That's an interesting thing. Let's do this. Wasn't there a film, Gran Turismo, about a racing driver who became a driver and was good at a track because he played it on Gran Turismo? I remember that. There we are! Right, we're over the other side. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There was a film based on Gran Turismo. There was, yes. I think that's the one I'm talking about, yeah. I haven't seen it. I should watch it. Although that, oh man, what was it? Ford versus Ferrari. I cried at the end. I did not expect to be crying at the end of the Ford versus Ferrari film. Oh my goodness, that was emotional. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing this. Like when a stripper goes home and gets undressed for a shower. Oh, work. A lot of modern drivers came via racing games. Yeah, I bet they did. Because they've got to that point where it feels right. Yeah, we have to hit it at a certain speed. Look at that. The sheer weight does not do it. I don't think we're winning. This is one of those games where I think you need a specialist controller to really be able to do it, because it's not. It's not working for me. I used to be in kart racing until I got too tall. Yeah, that's it. Too tall. I know that feeling. Oh my goodness. Hamster heroes, what are you doing to me, man? It's frustration. Excuse me, sorry. I'm having a lot of trouble tonight. Right. What other games are we supposed to be playing? I've forgotten. Give me a second, I've got to scroll back up. There was a list. I have now lost it. Fantastic. I have now lost it. Head over heels is one. Ratchet and Clank, that was the other one. That was it. Right, thank you. Ratchet and Clank, where would it be? Ratchet and Clank, there it is. I don't even have to get out of my chair. Kitten Simulator and Wind Jenny Up. No! No, she's... She shouldn't be wound up. You should have seen the Monday Club. That was wind up enough. Here we go. Jan Mardenborough became a professional racing driver through Gran Turismo Academy game. Wow. Here we go. The station of play is playing a station. Station. There's a lack of clown horn on Monday Club. How's that? There you go. Lots of it. Lots of clown horn. Clown horn. Beep beep. Right, what are we playing? Hello, Melody. Right. Insomniac Games. Was Jenny pleased you beat Dark Souls? I think she was pleased that I wasn't shouting anymore. Going, for fuck's sake. It's cheating. Oh, I'm happy that I did. Would I like to save, create a save file? No. Continue anyway? Yes. This game's so good, says Pian. Yeah. Kaizo Plateau. Right, we've got enormous ears. I beat Dark Souls. I did! We beat it the other day. Was that on Friday? Saturday. We did an impromptu stream on Saturday where I played a bit of Train Sim World VR. And managed to... What? No! I want to play the game. I don't... For goodness sake. and then at one point I got incredibly travel sick because I moved around too quick in the exploration mode and made myself sick. So we ended up... Right, finally we're in the game.
Welcome to the Gadgetron help.
No, don't want help desk. I want to hit things with a thing. Why can't I hit? Oh! What was the final death count? We had 200 numpties. One technical game. Why am I even trying to look this up? Where's the Dark Souls death count? There you go. Dark Souls death count. We had 873 deaths, 200 numpties, and a technical. And a partridge in a pear tree. On the first try of Dark Souls, we got our asses handed to us. Yeah, at the end, it was a lot lower than I expected. So what I'm going to do is, when we do Dark Souls 2, I'm just going to keep the same death count going and see what happens then. See how far we can get it. I was actually impressed by the ending. It was a good... Oh, I can smack these guys. Oh, but I have to do it by the end of the thing, don't I? Yes, there we are. We can only hit them with the end of the thing. Dark Souls series death count now, yes. So, yeah. We're going to be doing Star Trek Adventures after this, yes. So, not this week, because this week coming, I'm not having a show on Thursday or Friday. Thursday, I'm at a funeral for my mum. And on Friday, I'll be too emotional. To be honest with you, I was a bit too emotional today. I almost thought I was going to do a show. Hi, Mike at Putnam Junction. How you doing? Take care. Thanks for coming along, man. Have a great night. So, Thursday and Friday, there won't be shows. Possibly not Wednesday either. I don't know yet. It depends on what's going on with family and all of that. So, yeah, we're going to have a bit of an impromptu one tomorrow where we'll play a bit more Train Sim, and then I'll see you next week. But Star Trek Adventures will be starting on Good Friday. I don't know. I am so out of it with what day everything is that I couldn't actually tell you. the Dark Souls series death count will be a number approaching Graham's number. Yes, Patrick has managed to acquire some more nukes. We will at some point be going to the Discworld. And aside from that, I am not telling you nout. It's gonna be fun. Next Friday is Good Friday. Fair, and then yes, we'll be starting then. I am so out of touch with stuff, I have to admit. This last month has been a freaking blur, man. It has been horrible. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't wish what we've been through on anyone. It's been horrible, man. It really has. Oh. Freaking hell. It's the most evil of diseases, it really is. It makes you watch. And it's horrible. I hope no one has to go through that. The sooner we get... The sooner we as a species manage to cure cancer, the better. It's horrible. Right, let's have a look around. This Sunday there's a Comic Con just around the corner from your place. Oh, are you going? Are you going to pop in and see what's going on? Local comic conventions are usually better than the big ones because it's not... The slow progress being made, but it's hard. What was interesting is the talk I saw on the news of potentially creating vaccines for cancer by being able to target the specific thing and then making a version of it that your immune system can see so that it gets around the fact that these cells pretty much always have the same markers as the rest of your body. So your immune system can't fight it. Now that is interesting. I think that would be very interesting. Being able to just tailor it and go, that one, get it. This one has Peter Davidson, Janet Fielding, and Chris Barry from Red Dwarf. Cool. I've met Chris Barry from Red Dwarf. He signed He signed my, I think it's season 6, or it might be season 5. I can't remember which. But I've got Holly, Norman Lovett, Holly, and Chris Barry signing it. And Norman Lovett was like, you know, I'm not in this season. I said, yeah, but I already got Chris Barry to sign that one, so could you sign it? And he went, yeah, I don't mind. so he signed it, even though he's not in it. So that's quite cool. If I can get the rest of the teams of the Red Dwarf crew to sign, that would be cool. Your views on Doctor Who aren't compatible with Comic Con. What? Remember the British? I remember watching the British Empire. I don't remember laughing at the British Empire, which is a bit of a shame. Can I not pick this thing up? Okay. They're not compatible with general fandom. Screw it. You don't have to get into debates with people. I just go along and have a look and see what's going on. I did Manchester Comic Con one time when my niece and nephews were very small, which was cool. They all enjoyed it. They got their photo taken with a guy from Game of Thrones, and they were ecstatic to get their photo taken, even though they didn't know who the guy was, which I thought was hilarious. They're getting to the point where they're old enough now to be able to watch it, and they'll be able to see, like, oh, we've seen that guy. But they didn't know him at the time. Got my photo taken with the DeLorean, or at least a DeLorean that was mocked up to look like the one from Back to the Future. And I was wearing the life preserver, the life jacket that Marty McFly wears, which was cool. That was a fun one. I should try and find that and put it on Facebook or something. That was a cool photo. My sister got the same photo. It was, we were waiting in line for Chris Barry, funnily enough, and saw it and went, oh, hang on. We're just waiting around because he's not here yet. The queue's not very big. Let's drop out the queue. We'll only miss a couple of places and then go and get our photos taken. So we did. And it was great. It was really good. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Martin. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's never easy, man. It's never easy. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, man. Oh. I didn't have that experience with Fred, but she had heart issues that were slowly killing her, and we ended up having to put her down so that she wasn't in pain anymore. And that's never good either. It's hard. And even though I know I did the right thing, I still blame myself, because at the end of the day it was my decision that ended her life, you know? Even though it was the right thing to do and the right call. Oof. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Is Chris Barry in anything now? I wouldn't be surprised if he's mostly retired. Honestly. I think he's coming back for the new Red Dwarf. But I don't know if that's even still on these days. They're all getting on and doing other things. I mean, last time I saw Danny John Jules, he was in Death in Paradise, which, by the way, is a fantastic show. Really good show. I think it's like 12 or 14 seasons of it now. It's really good. And Danny John Jules was in that. So his scheduling would be have to be worked around. Craig Charles, I'm pretty sure he's mostly retired. Can't blame him. He's made his cash and can do his beat poetry. I think he's a beat poet, isn't he? I remember I've got an album somewhere of his, an album of one of his stand-up shows. His comedy's not entirely what I expected it to be, but his beat poetry and slam poetry that he was doing was actually rather good. So I think he's probably more doing that these days than anything else. What's Robert Llewellyn doing these days? I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if he's off doing something on one of the Sky channels, something about like Scrappy Challenge or a variant on that. Norman Lovett's basically retired, from what I could tell. Like, he does the occasional stand-up show where his humour's very whimsical. Shall I put it that way? It's slower than you'd expect and whimsical. And Chris Barry, I couldn't tell you. Don't think Craig Charles and Chris Barry get on well. People sometimes don't. Sometimes you can work really well with someone on screen, but not like each other. Craig Charles stand up in Huddersfield Town Hall, late 2000. Nice. Cool. Good to see that he's still doing his show. The album I have is from the mid-90s, so it's good to know that he's still been doing stuff. Hang on, that's 25 years? Bloody hell, time flies, doesn't it? So yeah, but it's like the Mythbusters guys. They do not get on well on a day-to-day basis because their personalities just clash. They're perfectly fine people, but their personalities clash a bit. But on screen, perfect chemistry. Works really well. So, as long as you can get on well enough to do the job and then realise you don't have to like each other, it kind of works, doesn't it? Last, you heard Craig Charles was on... Of course he was. He was on Coronation Street for at least a while. My goodness. Maybe he's still doing that. Maybe he's still doing that. I don't watch Coronation Street. I don't have a TV. I just have a giant monitor that is attached to my consoles for streaming and DVDs. He was also DJ on radio. There you are then. That's what he's doing these days. Thank you, Zantec. So yeah. So he's still out and about doing work. Cool. Adam and Joe were on Radio 5 last time I heard. They were cool. I enjoyed the Adam and Joe show back in the day. It was like YouTube before YouTube. I love it. Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh my goodness. If it comes out, I'll be amazed at this point. Because it's been so long. I suppose. Actually, no. Rockstar will bring it out eventually once Grand Theft Auto 5 Online stops making them all the money in the world. Because why would you stop the gravy train? You know? Apparently Charles and Barry do get along now. Yeah, people change. Like I say, as long as they can work together, then what else do you need? You don't have to get on with everyone. We all have people that we just don't get on with. But we can be civil enough with to work with if needs be. I've had many a colleague like that. Probably because I'm insufferable. I'm not easy to get on with, I'll tell you that. Oh, what can I say? Yeah, we're all having fun and games here, but bloody hell. I don't think most of you would want to be around with me all day, every day, because let's face it, we'd all end up having a fight about something, and I kind of hold grudges. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I should be more like my mum was and be able to get on with people, but I'm not. Oh dear, what can we say? Right, where are we going with this game? All I'm doing at the moment is apparently wandering around and killing everyone. Which, you know, it's a living. Be thankful you're not sitting around Vicky all day. We're pestering you to go and buy a chocolate. To be honest with you, that wouldn't be a problem for me, because I'd buy it and then eat it. I kind of like a bit of chocolate. I shouldn't. I'm enormously fat, but... GTA 6 will drown out the Switch 2 hype if it's released at Christmas. If it comes out at Christmas, I will go out and buy an Xbox. I'll buy an Xbox Series X to play it. Not a joke, I will do it. Because I want to play it. I want to play it. Simple as that. Right, we'll have one more go and then see if we can actually get through this level. I am very much not good at this, am I? Sociopath Simulator. Isn't it just... I still can't believe we finished GTA 3. Because that mission did not feel like the final mission. We managed to get through the whole thing, and it's like, right, you need $500,000 to be able to pay this thing, this ransom to get your kind of girlfriend back. And then the game ended. I thought that was just like the barrier to the next set of missions, but no, that was the end. I was shocked. I don't remember that being the final mission. I remember finishing the game back in the day, but I don't remember that being the final mission. It was weird. So yeah. I also remember that that is where we got the phrase that we use a lot now. That's how I roll. Downhill and on fire. Alexa says 2025 might do a pottery wheel simulator. That'd be cool. At some point, someone's going to... Sideways and on fire. That was it. Thank you, James. Yes, this is how I roll. Sideways and on fire. Oh, that was easier. That was definitely easier. Felt as much as the last mission as the end of Halo 2. Oh my goodness! Do not get me started on Halo 2's ending, especially after the delay upon delay for that game. I remember in official Xbox magazine, Bungie was saying they'd have to put it back so that they could work on new Z scaling for rendering Marines' trousers. That was actually an excuse that got printed in a magazine. Like, where's the rest of the game, guys? Because it wasn't on that frickin' disc. Okay. Alexa, when will Grand Theft Auto 6 be released?
Grand Theft Auto 6 is expected to be released in 2025.
Expected 2025? Well, it's got a few months left. I don't see it happening. I genuinely don't see it happening. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have I ever played the train signalling game? No. I don't know that one. Maybe I forgot GTA 3 DLC. There wasn't DLC back then. It would have had to be an expansion pack. I'd have bought an expansion pack. Definitely would have. Actually, there kind of is a GTA 3 DLC expansion pack. It's called Liberty City Stories. It was on PSP, but did get moved over to the PlayStation for a port. So, suppose we could play that next. If you like Tetris, you might like it. Can't remember the name now. It's a simplified, gamified version of realistic signal simulators. Cool. You think GTA 6 will be right on time this time, right? I hope so. But like I say, if it comes out at the right time, I'll buy an Xbox Series X to play it, because I do want to play it. And it'll be the only reason I buy one of those bloody things. Because it'll be the only game, apart from Space Marine 2, that needs it. That I'm interested in playing. With loads of Sony folks at tracks and stuff over the last year. Oh, interesting. Sony devs at various tracks over the last year. Oh, new Gran Turismo. New Gran Turismo coming. That's why they're out looking at tracks. Might be on Switch too. Well, might be worth it. Yeah. That was me with GTA 2 and Forza 4. Yeah. There's very few things I would go out and buy a console to play, but Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of them. Only game on either console. Yeah. It's one of those things. I genuinely don't buy a console just to play a game. But I bought a PlayStation 2 simply to play Grand Theft Auto 3. Seriously, that I bought one to play GTA 3. And then I ended up with over 1,800 games for it. Because I'm a maniac. They've been recruiting a lot of folk to make sound recordings and adverts in classic car mags for some. Nice. Yeah, they're going to make a new Gran Turismo if they're doing that. Switch 2 is powerful. Yes, it is, but it's as powerful as a current generation system. That's always what Nintendo does. And so many people online go, oh, it's just as powerful as the current stuff. It's not going to be compatible with the PlayStation 6 or anything like that. It's like, yeah, that's not Nintendo's way of doing things. Tried and tested technology to make sure it works and lasts. That's what Nintendo does. That's what Nintendo's always done. They rarely innovate in terms of extremely powerful hardware. They innovate in terms of, right, how much can we get out of this? How much can we tweak it to make it do what we want. Not how powerful can we make it? Are the graphics going to be the best thing ever? Blah, blah, blah. They did that with the Nintendo 64, and look what happened. They lost out. Because that's not what Nintendo's about. I think the people online need to get that back into their head. Nintendo's never been about pushing the latest graphical prowess. It's always been about how much fun are we going to make this. Right, there we go. Nintendo games are top notch. Yes, because they focus on what makes the game good. It's never been about, can we make this look like it's a film? Can we make this look like it's real? Can we make this look like it's the best thing ever? No, that's not what they're about. Never was, never will be. Nintendo's are always, how much fun can we make this game? Apparently, a new motorcycle game's coming for VR with a... Oh no, I'm not getting that one. You will not get me playing a motorbike game, because the entire screen will turn green from me throwing up. I am one of the world's most prominent travel sick people. Oh, right. Let's not make so sick, yeah. I like motorcycle games. They're great. MotoGP is brilliant. But I won't play it in VR. Hell, I once got travel sick sitting at my desk. That's how travel sick I get. So, Oh, dear. They're the Disney of the game. Essentially, yes. Yes, they are. Yeah. Puke hammer. Instead of theme park, and so we make other people sick by putting the lavatories near the roller coasters. No, you don't put the lavs next to the roller coaster. You make the world's most horribly travel sick roller coaster, and then you put the food stall next to the exit, so that they all come off, smell the food, and throw up. Tourist Trophy by the Gran Turismo devs on PS2 is top tier. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where is it? I've got it around here somewhere. Where is it? Tour de France Tourist Trophy. Yes. Having worked in and lived next door to a theme park for many years, it's not that much fun. I bet it's not. We need more theme park action. We should play theme park sometime. Right, before we go to head over heels. Here we go. Tourist Trophy. Yes, theme parks. A bunch of sad, underpaid people made to be happy for the customers. Yes. A space chicken has many airs. The rotation of the Earth is enough to make a travel sick. Oh, that's got to be horrible. Yes, literally stop the world I want to get off. I'd suggest you move to space, but that won't help. Here we go. English? Yes. Middle level managers that are complete halfway. Yeah, to be fair, that's not limited to the world of theme parks. That's every middle manager. Here we go. I'm going in. Please enter the rider's height. I don't know how high. Alexa, what's 6 foot in centimeters? Alexa.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Alexa, what is 6 feet in centimeters?
6 feet is about 182.9 centimeters.
Alexa, thank you. There we go. 182.9, so I'm going to round up 183 centimeters. So there you are. You now know how high I am. Return. Okay, we're going to save. You're around 186 centimeters. My goodness, you're tall. But yeah, now you all know that I'm 183 centimeters. I used to be taller, which is why I've got a back problem. How does it know that my memory card's pink? That's weird. Here we go. This is by the Gran Turismo people. I am not reading that out. I am not reading that out, James. It's hilarious, but I'm not reading it out. The real riding simulator tourist trophy. Here we go. Oh, we can do the Fuji Speedway in the 80s or the 90s. Suzuka, I do know that one from Grand Prix. Let's do Suzuka. Let's do the Suzuka one. On the only two PS2 games that can be played at 720p. Yeah. Okay, what are we riding? I want to ride the most stupid bike around. Is there a tiny bike that we can drive? Yes, there is. Can I drive that push bike, please? Yeah, this is Gran Turismo. It is, yes. Okay, this is a dirt bike. I want to drive it. Yes, that looks cool. But I want the red one, so it looks like I'm from Akira. Here we go. Right, we need to look ridiculous. So, is there no one wearing hot pink? Okay, we'll just go with that. Automatic, street tires, riding form. Motard, lean out, neutral, lean in. We'll just go for neutral. I have no idea what any of these things are. Let's go! Suzuka Circuit, Yamaha Grand Majesty 250-05. Okay, let's do this. We are Team Winter Jacket. Okay. All bikers look ridiculous. Let's do this. Apply some throttle. Here we go. Beep beep. It looks amazing. It really does. Like you can't fault the way it looks. It really is that good. Did it just lag? Yeah, I forgot that you can't go so far over. It's been a long time since I rode a bike. All bikers look what they do, to a certain extent. There's a couple of bikers around here. They're a couple, and they go around with bunny ears on top of their things. He's always doing a motorcycle race in a moped. Yes, and constantly coming off on the sand because you can't go sideways on the sand. Beep beep. Is there a horn? No. But I can't look behind me. Hey, hey. Right, let's see if I can get past this corner. Doubt it. Managed to get around the corner. Let's go on the Ferris wheel. Stop the bike race. Let's go on. You sort of anti-steer on bikes a little more. Yeah. Look how good this still looks. Yeah. Oh, yes. PN. I would love that. Do another Tourist Trophy game. Yes. Oops, off again. Yeah, this is why I prefer four wheels. Grip! Absolutely. Now, here's the question. Are we losing because we're on a moped, or am I losing because I'm really bad at the game? And I think the answer to that is yes. Stop going on the... Here we go. Let's make it count. Beep 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 beep. I'm going around this track on the world's smallest bike. Can I go backwards? Yes. Can I go through this? Is it actually going to let me go round these? No. That would have been cool if it had let me. Oh, come on, let's do this. Beep, beep. Rum, rum, rum. Yeah. That barrier's been moved back since the track was scanned for this game. I wanted to go around it. Oh, look at that! I managed to stay upright by speeding out of it with power! This is brilliant. I do love this game. I'm terrible at it, but I do love it. And it still looks good now. I mean, I'm looking at it in the little monitor on the screen to see what you guys are seeing, and it looks perfectly fine. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Hi, Richard. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you. Is that Craig riding? Cruel, but true. I could have had Craig's bike. We could have gone for the grey one, and it would have looked a bit like Craig's bike. But I went for red, so that I could look like I'm riding the bike from Akira. Beep! I just hit the edge and then just fall over. That is so cool. But thank you so much, man. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Come on, we're going in. Beep beep. Rum rum. There you go, clown horn. Beep beep. We can do this. We're on our second lap. So we must be doing something moderately acceptably, because we are getting around this course. Oh man. You can brake or steer, not both. I can if I want to. See? I braked and steered at the same time. Clem Burke from Blondie has passed on age 7. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, wow. At the same time, on the same lap. Yes! We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. We'll be coming round the mountain when they come. We'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain. I am braking, aren't I? Yes! Yes! See when it goes brighter on the back? The light goes bright on the back when I'm braking. Yes, you're absolutely right, James. 70 is not old these days. It really isn't. Oh, here we get a bit of speed up and then have to slow down here. Otherwise we'll go off. There we go. Hey there! I steered and braked. You can do both. You've just got to be really, really careful. Which I'm genuinely not. Beep, beep, beep. I was thinking of getting a little bike, a little putt-putt bike. So I can push around and get up to see my parents more. But I don't know if I'm going to. I say see my parents, see my dad more now. That's going to take a lot of getting used to. It's still fresh in my mind. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of time to not say my parents' place and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Are we about at the end? No. Nope, they just had a big banner across the road for making me confused. Here we go. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Beep, beep. Right. Slow. Slow. Yes. Physics engines are all about it. Yeah. It's all about doing it correctly. The physics engine in this is actually pretty damn good. It feels right. It's reacting as I remember a bike reacting. It's been 30 years since I did since I did ride a bike, but it's the physics feels about right. How far away is Durham from Bolton? About 250 miles thereabouts. Takes a while to get there, let's put it that way. Follow the darker bit of the track. What darker bit? Is there this bit in the middle? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it's supposed to. You want a physics engine, play Assetto Corsa or iRacing? Your mum's from Durham. Nice. Durham's a lovely place. I do love Durham. Just, there's no jobs there. That was my biggest issue. There we are, we finished. There we go. Ultra realistic crash physics. Yeah, not really, because I got up and walked away from it. Right. Oh, we've got a bit of time left. Oh my goodness. Got a little bit of time left, so we can try. Yeah, all the mines. Yeah, that's part of the issue. The mines around Durham area shut down. The factories around the area, a lot of them are gone, and there's no work. Oh. iRacing, aka iRenting. I don't know that. I don't know what it is. Sorry, I haven't played it, so I can't comment. Where's this go? There it is. Right. We can't do Liberty City Stories just yet because we have one thing to do. Shipyards. Yeah, the shipyards are gone as well. It's unfortunate, isn't it, now? Alright, I'm just going to use the retro virtual machine rather than set the Amstrad up. So, our final thing is head over heels. Why did I take these headphones off? I need them. Right, we need a let's go for the 464. Right, reset. And no, we don't want a 464. We don't want a 464 because I don't want to have to load it by tape. So let's go for the 6128. 664, that'll do. Oh, that's Patrick's game. We're still on with Patrick's game. Right. You prefer GT, you'll stay on this hill too. Right. My documents folder. Wow, my computer's decided to go slow there. Right, here we are. CPC, all the games from the back in the day. Where was it? FTP, there it is. FTP, MVG, that's it. So we're looking for arcade games. Arcade. GT and Forza Horizon. Nice. Oh, I love I love Forza. Forza Horizon 4 is my jam. Right, where's H for head over heels? Oh. Oh, it's not in arcade games, is it? It's adventure games. Adventure, graphic. Right, go further up. Where is it? That's interesting. It's not there. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Right, we're going to CPC CPC Power. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get CPCpower.com. Forza should give up on motorsport games and, like they said, the new one, stick with the Horizons. Oh man, yeah. See, 5 I liked. The scenery was amazing. It looked great. 3 was the same thing. The scenery was amazing. It looks great. But 4 just was perfection. It all just seemed to click. I don't know why. Why isn't this loading? Why isn't CPC... Ah, there it is. CPC power, right. Head over heels. There we are, Ocean Software. Wow, it's slow. I know the news on the front said that they were having issues, but that's quite something. Okay, so we can't do it. We can't do it. Oh well. Apparently we can't do it because it's not there. It's not available. That's a shame. Okay. Right. No, it's fine, Patrick. We'll just play something else. I'll just grab a game at random. Let's play Dizzy. We'll finish off with a Dizzy. Let's do Dizzy. Where is it? Games. There we are. Arcade. No, not arcade. Adventure. Graphic adventure. The Dizzy should be here. Let's play Magic Land Dizzy if we can find it. There it is. Magic Land Dizzy. Okay. Maybe in the last few minutes you could try rubbing your tummy and patting your head. You don't need a computer for that. Okay, rub tummy, pat head. Much easier to do if you're ambidextrous, because you're used to using your hands for different things. Take care, Space Chicken. Thanks for coming along, dude. Have a great night. Right. Let's see if we can finish Magic Land Dizzy tonight. Infinite Lives? No. Doing, 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 doing. Here we go. Why isn't it loading? There we go. Okay, let's do this. We're going in. Right, here we go. The bush speaks. Hey, Dizzy, this is really heavy, man. Dylan, is that you? Zach's turned me into a bush, and I'm like rooted to the spot. I'm really into nature, man. This is too much. There we go. I'm gonna do the voices if I can. That'll be. It's just one of those things we do with Dizzy. Right, use the back door key and then drop the milk bottle because you always pick it up. It's weird. Right, we need this. Spelling's bad tonight. My spelling's been terrible for a while. I'm just not sleeping properly, and it has an effect. It has a real bad effect, man. Right, let's do this. Jump this way. Don't Right. We have the stick, the cloth duster, and the handle. AI's rendition of Spelling Bee was... I don't know that one. Right, there's a railing, so let's get the first diamond that we need. And drop the railing. Grab the stick. The big stick. Go whack, 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 whack. Why am I speaking like that? I have no idea. Oh, there we are. We put the handle into the thing, wind up the rope. You saw the pictures under... I did! I saw the pictures, they were fun. I did. There we go, right, we're over. Put the bucket down, and the big stick, and the cloth duster. We don't need any of those right now. This emulator misses up the sound. It does, doesn't it? There's always something slightly wrong with sound on emulators, but this one's one of the worst ones. The emulator itself is brilliant. I think it's one of the best emulators, but the sound is not right. Right, give me a second. Where's the sound? Here we are. We appear to be getting all three sound levels. We've got a low pass filter on there. Right, how's that? Kinda works. Right, let's see how we go. All silent. No sound now. Oh my goodness, there isn't, is there? I would have to max it. I would have to redline it in order to get any sound. That's weird. How's that? Silence has fallen. You can hear now. Excellent. Right. So yeah, it's one of those oddities of the way the emulator does it. It wants to have it on left and right, but if you put it in the middle, it seems better. Which is a bit weird. Right, let's jump over here and onto here. Right, we've got the dagger, we've got the cat. The only things that are left up in the air are thingamajigs, the diamonds. Use the dagger, get the leaf. Drop the cat next to the leaf, because we don't need those at the moment. Another unfinished story, time travel titan. Okay, that sounds interesting. It's still not as I remember it on the Amstrad, but it's better. Only in Dizzy does a cat stay where you drop it. That is true, yes. Right, we're going to go and grab the power pill now. So I should probably take the bucket with me as well. Might as well get the ice for that. Not the ice, the hot water for that. Bucket and dagger. Don't need the dagger. Drop the dagger. I had a weird idea for a time travel story at one point. Like how to smuggle things via time travel. Like go to a certain place at a certain time and drop something off. And then someone from the past or the future can pick it up. And I didn't know how to develop it any further than that, but it was in my head at one point. Implied that when using a time machine to take the weapons back, it brings the iceberg into a... Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Interesting. Yes. I could see that being very... Let's go. Right. Right, we're here. So grab a leaf and power it. If you could time travel, you'd bring back some very big pets. Bucket, black cat, leaf. Leave the power pill. Oh! Right, drop the bucket. Grab the power pill. Black cat and the leaf. You're right. Yeah, fair enough. Yes, PN, don't go back and get a Tyrannosaurus. Imagine the food bill for a pet that big. Substantial. A time machine would be very useful for model railway. Oh, mine, yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the voices. Ah, well, we'll just do that now. Right, black cat's given to it. Leaf. There we go. Drop the power pill. You feed it lawyers. Speaking as someone with a law degree, I'd rather you didn't. because I don't want to be in the pot, so to speak. I have a qualifying law degree. I just never went and did the bar training or anything like that. I was going to, and then I got the option of going into politics and did that instead, which made me even less liked, shall we say. Yes, I could have been a lawyer, but I decided to be a politician so that more people could hate me. I'm not a practicing lawyer now. Legitimately cannot practice law because I haven't passed the courses. I got the degree and then went into a different field. I don't regret it. It was a chance to do something amazing, and I'm very glad of it. Right, there we go. We've got the hot water. You should have become a lawyer, be able to afford the retro gear. Yeah, but you know, I got the chance to try and make things better for a lot of people, and yeah, I wouldn't have the time to do anything with the retro. That is true. That is so true. I'd be at work all the time. I am a workaholic, so if I'd gone into law, I would have been all in. It's just how I am. Couldn't I take the exam these days? Yeah. Like I said, I've got a qualifying law degree, so I fit the time limit for getting the degree. I think it's like 5 years. You have to get it within 5 years, and I did. So I could do it, but I would have to give up YouTube. I'd have to give up running my company and focus fully on it. And I'm not sure anyone's going to take on a 45-year-old trainee. Because why would you when you can get younger people, which is what they tend to want. Right, drop the drink me potion. Go for the hot water. The stick. Get rid of... In theory, yes. In theory I could. Right, so yeah. It's not great, but from an ageism point of view, but at the same time, I completely understand. Are you going to go for someone that's right at the start of their career and can give you 40 years of work and stuff like that? Or are you going to go for the rando who kept changing careers? Yeah. You know, I'm here for lawsuits. Thank you. Always nice to be told that people would employ my services. But, yeah. But I can't go out this window, can I? Because I need to go and open the door. Ah, dear. Martin Faker's like, it's all in on all in. Oh, wait. Did you enjoy the Monday Club tonight? Oh my goodness. I had to have a snooze earlier on because I was hitting on with heat stroke, and frickin' hell, that was bad. And when I woke up, there were photos all over the Monday Club Facebook group with people taking the piss because of what had been going on. Apparently tonight's episode was interesting. It's always fun when Craig shows up. He's a good guy. Disapprove of heat stroke. So do I. Holy crap, man. It hits you like that. It's awful, awful stuff. But what can you do? Right. Dagger. It's all on Craig. Jenny encourages it, I'm sure, because she likes good TV. You're ordering N-gauge lamps while Craig was contaminating Jenny. The council gas safety check man let Melodious get... Oh my goodness. That's not good. Heat stroke. Well, it's been quite warm here, Martin, and I was sat outside having drinks with friends. And yeah, that was not great. Drop the stick. Right. So we're getting there. We're getting through this at the moment. It's doing all right. He had a panic attack looking around the block room. She wanders out from under the sofa. Oh. So she was being a good girl, hiding. And not running away. Oh, I can imagine, yes. Yeah, that's not great. I can get heat stroke looking at the freezer. Hi Andrew, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Oh dear, right. So we've now got the no, we need the cross, don't we? For where we're going, yes. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh, yes. I'm not a vampire. You can't prove that. You can't prove that. Just because I wait to be invited in, it's just through politeness. It's not because I'm here to drink your blood. Drop the cross and pick up the railing. Yep. Grab the extra thing. Drop the railing. Go across. There we go. Yeah, Melody's an indoor cat. Isn't she? I think. Year ago at the end of the month is that. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but I hope you're recovering well. Found the diamond, shine on you crazy diamond. Stereo, there we go. Yeah, after what happened to Amelia, yeah, absolutely, she should be an indoor cat. Fred used to go in the garden and then wander out and probably fall asleep for a little bit and then wander back in the house. She wasn't one for going very far, but she did like the garden. Just playing video games. Nice. Always good. Right, here we go. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Right, drop the pipes there. Grab this. Got the torch, yes. There we go. Right, we're gonna give Daisy the drink me potion. There we go. And there we go. Right, I think we've got Grand Dizzy and Dylan left to do, and then we're up to fighting Zax. So we're getting through this, it's going well. But to the tune of Shine On You Crazy Diamond, remember when you were young, you shoved rocks up your bum, now you're farting diamonds. I don't know why I'm singing that, it's just funny. And Dozy. Dozy. Oh yes, Dozy as well, yes. So we've got 3 to do. Boing bang boom bing. Farting diamonds, that will give you a case of ring sting. You're on Harry Attack Reloaded. Oh yes. I have to try that. I definitely need to try that. It looked pretty good when I saw the thingamajig. I know what I'm talking about. In the Amstradians, yes. The Amstradians Facebook group, that was it. You can tell the not sleeping well is starting to get to me. Frickin' hell, man. Drop the cross, grab the apple. So we've got poisoned apple, magic pipes, burning torch. If your torch is burning, consult a doctor. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You reach for the secrets too soon. You cried for the moon. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Oh, you want that you will come with random precision and rode on a steel breeze. Come on, you poor child, you winner and loser. Come on, you miner, for truth and illusion and shine. I do love Pink Floyd. Fantastic. Fantastic band. Roger Waters is absolutely frickin' nuts, but the rest of them are alright. Right, we're at Weird Henge again. I won't lose the game by being jump happy over a certain volcano. I'll lose the game by randomly falling into things. Was Pink Floyd actually pink? Yes. Yes, I'm going to say yes. I did love the one of the things on Wish You Were Here. Frickin' hell. The band is just fantastic. That is really what I think. Oh, by the way, which one's pink? It's like, yeah, you don't know. I love that line. It's brilliant. Tried a Yump port for CPC but failed on the Amstrad, but worked on a PC. That's a bit weird. Huh. Right, what have we got? Weak killer potion and the magic pipes. Right, let's do the magic pipes. So that we've got a better and easier way of getting back into the place. There we are. Right, he's off. Right, falling, falling. Jump over. Gotta have that and play the music. Wouldn't know us there on Dark Side of the Moon, or maybe just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. I did put a clip of that into one of Jenny's videos recently, and no one mentioned it. I was so upset. It's a weird henge, known as my back garden. Grab the lamp and the pipes. We don't really need the pipes, but up we go. Boink, dumph. Right, grab the pipes. I didn't forget the sticky stuff. I need to grab all 3 things for dealing with Dozy. So I was going to do that first, then come back and deal with Grand Dizzy. Seemed like a plan. Right, here we go. Diddly-doo-doo, diddly-doo-doo, diddly-diddly-diddly-doo-doo, diddly-doo-doo-doo. Hop-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-dun. Diddly-doo, diddly-dee, diddly-doo-diddly-doo. See what I mean? It didn't jump. There's always that little bit of a problem sometimes. Always sometimes, yes. I word good, yes. But it doesn't quite work. Right, we've got all the stuff for dealing with Dozy, so let's de-dozify the Dozer. And then we'll go on to the big G-Diz. I remember when I was a kid, I always tried to get up to where that thing is to try and ring the bell. Take care, Andrew. Thanks for coming along, man. Have a great night. I've bored you all. You haven't, man. It's always good to see you. Take care, man. And down we go, boink, doomph, doing. Right, stick the lightning rod on his head. Lightning rod, there we go. And ancient lamp. And cloth duster. Oops. Yikes. Blink. There we go. All gone. I tried my best to not get hit by the lightning, and it kind of worked. So, now we do Grand Dizzy. No! Crap. Missed time to jump. The only part of the game that's still dangerous for us, and I managed to walk into the water. Right, recovering. May never get 100% recovery. Yeah. Can't feel right fingertips or toes in right foot. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's no good. The main thing is you're still here with us, and that's a big thing. So there's that. Pick up all the victories you can, man. You can connect the smart speaker to an Echo Dot. Yes. One of your friends suggests you get tested for ME. Tiredness a lot. I can see that, yes. It is a possibility. But I am not a doctor. Do not take this as medical advice. Doing, doing, doing. Got back into model railways and you're still here, so it's good. Yes, exactly. Keep the victories. Tiredness, constant pain, muscle problems. Yeah, could well be. Could well be. Right, now we need the sword. I has te power. We have Excalibur, also known in the original Welsh myths as Caledfulch. Caledfulch meaning, if I remember correctly, the cutter, i.e. sword. King Arthur's sword is called sword. It's like finding out that Cerberus just means the spotted one. So, Hades, Lord of the Underworld, has a dog called Spot. It's amazing when you understand the older languages. It's hilarious. Myopic emphysema, I believe. It's not a pleasant condition. Right, let's do this. Boink into there we go. King takes queen. Boing. Jump up to there. Is it just me, or do the pawns always look like they're kind of grinning? There's eyes and then a grinning face. Right, there we are. Zax is now challenging us. That's not Zax, is it? Lucifer's actually calling for us, isn't he? Yes, Dizzy is now going to go and make a deal with Satan himself. You have COVID stomach. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good at all, man. There we go. Right, 24. We still need 6 thingamajigs. 6 diamonds to shine on crazy like. Dropped and broken a few locos because I've got the shakes. The side effects haven't made things into. Yes, I can imagine that. I drop things all the time. It's I've got a trapped nerve in the back of my neck, so I have an almost constant itch on my back, and I drop things. Not often, but enough to make it annoying. Oh crap! I did it again. I wasn't paying attention and just fell in the bloody water. Oh my goodness! Right, we're possibly not winning tonight. Freaking hell! Can't take me anywhere unless it's to take me back later on and apologise. Ah dear. Ridiculous. I'm not going to beat this tonight, am I? I'm totally not going to beat this tonight. It's ridiculous. Diddly dee, diddly diddly doo doo. Diddly diddly dee. Here we go. Right. We're on our last life. Comes all down to this, ladies and gentlemen. All down to this. Oh, yeah. About to get real dumb. Take gummy vitamins for it. B5 zinc, iron, and apple cider vinegar. Oof. That sounds wonderful. Right, let's do this. I can't take zinc. I can't increase my immune system with zinc because it will literally cause me problems. Having lupus and therefore having an overactive immune system really sucks. Right, let's do this. Gotta wait for an appropriately spaced cloud to get us across to the edge. There we are. There we go. Oh dear. Here we go. Right, jump at that. 30 quid a month. My goodness, that's a fair amount of cash for like supplements. No, railing. Pick the railing up. Grab the diamond. Shine on. Shine bright like a diamond. Wait for the fire. We're doing this as smartly as we can. Nice. Blah 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 blah. Right, take that and go. Right, we've got the Wizard Slayer Trident. Let's go and stab Zaki Poos. Oh, that's the wrong way. Jumped the wrong way. Doing da 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 da. And then bring the One Ring back to the volcano. Yes. To Mount Doom! Yes. Lord of the Rings fans, it wasn't Sam and Frodo that did the ring quest. It was Dizzy the frickin' egg. Ba ba bam. Ba da 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 ba ba boo. Da 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 da. Alright, let's do this. Right, I'm being as careful as I can, which is not saying a lot, I know. Yeah, that's gym pass prices. It is! Right, let's do this. Go the quick and easy route so that we don't risk falling into the water off the back of the shark. There we go. Oh. If you need them, you need them, dude. That's how the world is. Pay attention on the return to. Never! I'm going to be reckless. Let's do this. Let's get through this. Oh, man. It's been a while since I beat this one. Oh. The only one I've never beaten, well, aside from Crystal Kingdom, which I didn't play as a kid, is Spellbound. Never beat it as a kid. Alright, let's do this. Dead. Should have brought the lightning rod and moved the lightning power. Should have brought lightning rod, made him fire the lightning over to one side, and then done. There we go. Yes, there are. Spellbound has a different version on C64. Yeah. Oh. You have lifelong medication now. Yeah. It's. Yeah. Should have jumped right first. Yes. Should have jumped right first. Absolutely, you're right. There we go. Guys, it's been a lot of fun tonight. It's been nice to be back with you guys. But that is all we've got time for. So, thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to play a bit more Train Sim. And hopefully this time I won't get travel sick in the middle of it by running around the stations too quick. You live and learn. Take care. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.